and it's going to be the Selena on the hands of Key for the final game of the series.
All right. I kind of like that though, because I felt like without a proper front line, then there's so many opportunities for GEEK fam to just catch them off guard. But now with Abaxia, it is a notoriously tanky hero, and if they overcommit, now Bigatron can actually go for the counter engage. They can also look for the initial engage with Abyssal Arrow, so it's a lot more well-rounded. But if they go for a big team fight, I think GEEK fam still has an opportunity to try and take it away.
My question is, who's going to be the jungle for the side of GEEK fam? Oh, it's going to be the Cho here. So a Cho versus a Boxia in that jungle position. What do you guys think about this?
Two tanks in the jungle. More playmaking ability from the Cho. Just more solid front line for the Boxia. So it's a trade. Playmaking versus front line. Let's get ready, ladies and gentlemen, for game number 3 for BTR versus GEEK fam. We're jumping into the land of Dawn to see the decider of this game. 1-1. It's time for both of these teams to step up and perform because their technically lives, playoff lives are on the line, 7th and 8th place.
And remember, both of these teams still sitting
with the
at a
engages that are left open by his team. But again, ladies and gentlemen, we're jumping straight in to the land of Dawn for game number 3, resuming after that pause.
Does seem like the Bruno has no problem with that wave clear against the Brody though, so that's actually something that Bigatron Alpha can utilize to their advantage, seeing the positioning happening as well. As we can see, Key as well as Beloisky already rotating upwards, but the difference is now Max already there as well.
Max has a lot faster clear on that Baxia. It is why it was one of the first heroes that were, one of the tank heroes that was played in the jungle initially. Now Bigatron has a lot more control, but Janna, they're looking for a play. Fala gets taken out.
Yeah, that damage, man, in the early stage. Like I mentioned, Fala's gonna be very squishy to the hands of Valentina and Cho. One thing that GEEK fam has in the early game, not only damage, is that CC, right? There's just so much utility from the Terrifies on the Valentina, Jikundo with a knock-up, and obviously the silence from Beloisky as he is going to try to jump on his ex-teammate. Silenced in right here. Nope, not just silenced yet, but Chadera's looking for the play. One more shot might do it, but he's not going to risk it. Marky backing off, but there you go. Marky reading out the situation. Beloisky wants to go for that kill, but Key is here to provide the backup. Bigatron still surviving up top.
Now that's the thing, even if they wanted to go for that, Key with the trap is going to be able to open up vision on the board to prevent anything from happening. But Janna Cutie here already using that ultimate.
Oh, getting caught in the enhanced chain. Repo with knockout strike, bringing it back 2 times, but Janna still able to get out. Elzura now with the same thing, stealing away the knockout strike, putting it onto BTR. Getting Fala down 0-0 in the last 2 minutes as GEEK fam now have complete pressure of the turtle. It's going to be an uncontested one. Free turtle for GEEK fam.
So far, their plan has been working from the side of GEEK fam. They're able to utilize the Natalia to its utmost potential, already with 2 assists on Beloisky, as well as with the emblem. That is a lot more aggressive here, and he goes in once again onto Key. So again, the aggression that initially was the plan from Bigatron Alpha has been taken away from them.
Oh, out of nowhere. Repo
might actually be able to know. He almost got the orange buff here, but with Luke rotating, that was a very good catch, but maybe a little bit too greedy for the side of Janna QT. Beloisky nearly just getting caught, but Max doesn't want to leave it to chance. He goes in with the Tortoise Puissance as well. Beloisky's gonna fall. Elzura trying to do the same thing, steals away the Tortoise Puissance, has a little bit more damage reduction there, but there you go. He used the flame shot, not enough to take him down. That was pretty greedy by Janna, yeah? Just one, it was very low. Turtle memory though. Solo kill up top. Marky showing Chadera who's boss here in the gold lane.
Asserting dominance in the very critical lane here. Beloisky already making his way up there. They have a lot more burst on the side of GEEK fam, but Bigatron Alpha, if they get a bit rolling, they get a bit more damage in there, they have the advantage when it comes to the higher area crowd control, and they of course have the intel gameplay with Key on the Selena. So both teams are just going toe-to-toe right now. Bigatron Alpha has the slight edge.
It's a very slight edge though. Very, very slight. 300 gold lead. I don't even want to call it a gold lead, right? Because these type of leads, the very small ones, very easy to just change up, turn around. But BTR, they have kind I don't know. Who has map control currently? I'm actually really confused now. It's going to be Jana QT who actually jumps in and steals away the purple buff. You see, BTR have the lead, but who has map control? It's actually GEEK Fam who are able to invade the jungle and take that purple buff away.
I think it's because Big and Alpha, they were sending a lot of resources towards the top side, right? They want to make sure that Marky gets full control in the lane first, and then from there, they can work to continue asserting that dominance to the rest of the map. So GEEK Fam very wisely went on the other side. They have control over the turtle now, and it seems like there's going to be a fight.
The way the dragon popped in, Jana actually losing out in the red tree battle. He went for an early engage there, but he will lose his life. Another Abyssal Arrow connecting onto the back line. Shadera trying to run away, but that's going to be the kill. Picked up by Key. A double kill now as Repo jumps in again with a knockout strike 2 times on to Shadera, sealing the deal. Meanwhile, Luke getting 1v4. Beloy's running for his life. Max wants to get him. The shield into these popped in. Repo, he wants to get that jab. The second one did not connect. Beloy still able to get out of this one, but he's staying. He's staying. Oh my god. Nearly dodging away from that Abyssal Arrow, almost connecting. Oh, I don't know about this, Beloy. I think you should just recall. There you go. He listened.
Yeah,
wait. No, wait.
Oh my god,
Beloy. He jumps back in. Oh my god, almost getting the kill. Stunned up Repo with a knockout strike, stopping that play from happening. The wave of the world. Not enough damage to take Key down. Another Abyssal Arrow. The action does not stop. 8-3.
He's able to clear though, so that's a little bit of a good situation for GEEK Fam at least. But my, oh my, Victron Alpha solidifying their gold lead now with 2,000, Arashi.
Now we can see that Marky has the Heptaseas, and he's really itemizing a bit of physical defense with that Dreadnought armor. So he will be a bit more durable, especially when the scraps get messy like this. Fala will be able to escape. He only has the concentrated energy, but maybe that'll be enough to save his life.
Enhanced sword.
Enhanced sword gets him out there. Of course, for Luke, Enchanted Talisman is available, but Bigatron, they just pull the trigger.
Torn apart memory, sniping him down to fade away from Marky as Jana looks for a trade here. He jumps in onto 4 members. Definitely not what he was looking for. As Beloyski does the same thing, forcing Marky to use that flicker. Elzura gonna get chunked here. Abyssal Arrow almost connecting. Max wants to go for another engage. Shield Unity onto Beloyski, and Key is there to pick up the scraps. 1 HP. Beloyski able to survive as Fala and Marky pick up the turret down below.
With a man advantage, Bigatron Alpha now already rotating their sights onto the next turtle, and that's exactly what Bigatron Alpha wants. They're able to utilize the aggression as well as the high mobility from Max on the Boxia, being able to roam around the map, give the pressure that is needed, and finally take those objectives for himself. But look at this.
Another Abyssal Arrow finds Jana. He goes over the way the Dragon, bringing Max back under the turret, but it is not enough to take anyone down. BTR were able to use that to actually capitalize on Jana. He's 1-4-1 right now.
That's not a good result at all. And honestly, for Bigatron, this Boxia pick is just paying out so well for them. They have the mobility advantage, and they have the engage advantage as well. And if the GEEK Fam wants to try and fight Bigatron Alpha in those skirmishes, they are forced to deal with Max on that Boxia first. The same cannot be said for Bigatron Alpha.
Oh, Beloy. Oh, there you go. The shutdown picked up by Luke. Beloy did not use the execute. Torn apart memory, spawning Beloy back up. Fala trying to chase him down. Goes in with the enhanced chain. Able to knock up Elzura. No more follow-up. Max coming in with a re-engage once again with a shield unity. Able to find Luke. No torn apart memory. No more damage coming in. BTR, they are going to back off from this one. GEEK Fam winning out on the trade.
Max already has the Athena shield, so even if, let's say, Elzura wanted to punish his aggressive maneuvers, it's a little bit more difficult now this time around. Bigatron Alpha solidifying now with a 5,000 gold lead, pushing the pressure in that top lane as well as that bottom lane, as both of the structures have been taken away from GEEK Fam.
Repo was able to steal the orange buff from GEEK Fam, so that will be something that he's able to do. Bigatron Alpha, they can exert pressure with only 4 members, and Repo is free to make all the crazy plays he wants solo in the bot side, away from all the objectives. That Paquito pick, the mechanical outplay potential, is going to be so beneficial for Bigatron Alpha.
The beautiful thing once also is the fact that Max is able to maneuver around the map really well, and if GEEK Fam wants to go in for a 5v5 team fight, the Boxia is going to be able to counter the sustainability that Luke has, and they're betting a lot onto Luke as the sandbag other than Janna as of right now. But you can see Bigatron already first in that Lord area, already setting up and even opening up the map, baiting Janna Cutie to make another mistake.
Repo's all alone, baiting out a lot of abilities. He will still be able to survive
Oh,
somehow.
Rico
But wait,
saw.
ooh, man. Repo, he survived out of that one. Elzura gets taken low. Flicker, torn apart memory. Elzura gets sniped down.
So good.
Marky with the play to secure a kill and a man advantage for the Lord fight right now.
That is crazy, man. Bigatron Alpha, they also have the combo, by the way, of using Max and Key at the same time. One stun can lead to another, and that really is a lot of pressure for Geek Fam, especially if you're in the front line. Janna, Cutie, and Luke, they have to be very aware of that, and that is, allowing them to just like be a bit more difficult to deal with. And Repo just gets the solo kill onto Beloyski out of nowhere.
No, but how did he know?
Oh my god.
It's just pure skill, Eterna.
No, that was insane. How did he know that he was in there? But now Janna Cutie might be caught.
Yeah, but Marky with the killing spree, that's what it's for. You jump onto him. As long as he gets the kill, he's going to be able to sustain back up. But I do agree, that was...
What?
Yeah, that was Repo going full god mode. And he's doing it again. He's waiting. He's waiting for Elzura.
He's stealing
Sneaky beaky. Oh, goodbye. Oh no, Elzura's still able to survive there. But I really wonder, is Repo building full damage? He's dealing a lot of damage. And there you go, the Taunt King himself just recalling Max as well. Oh no, they're feeling it.
Oh, this is a danger. Like, the confident Bigatron, that's dangerous, man. Hunter Strike for Repo, that's the answer, Mirko. He has a lot of damage. Oh, Bissell Arrow lands onto the back line. So Bigatron Alpha, they can just wait for opportunities like this. This is why that Selena pick is so annoying for Geek Fam to deal with.
Yeah, they're going full siege right now, just taking those turrets. Marky not caring right now, able to receive a little bit of damage from that turret, but he's able to come back into it right now as that Lord is already marching in the bottom side. Slow push from the top side as well, as all three lanes are going to be collapsing.
Well, they're going to look for the siege once again with Marky. It does enable them to do that, but Janna gets chunked really low, and that's all just for one wave. Abyssal Arrow connecting onto the back line. Enhanced chain as well, comboed in. Not looking good for Geek Fam. They've lost one member, and it might be the end for BTR. They're gonna go in all the way for the base. Repo doing the damage onto him as Janna QT is gonna get taken down by Marky. Elzura, 1 HP, still able to bounce away, flickering out of that position, but Beloyski jumps on to the wrong target, onto the tanker. Max was able to soak in the damage, and now it might be the chance again for BTR to look for the close. They're clearing out the way slowly but surely, and Chain finding it again onto Elzura. He's gonna get taken down. Abyssal Arrow finds it, Smart onto Chadera. Another dominant game, and it's on the hands of BTR, securing 7th place, winning it 2-1.
No longer 17% match rate for Bigatron. It has increased, and unfortunately for the